Great. Thanks for that. Hi, everybody. So my name's Dan Brookman. I'm the CEO here at Toggle, and thanks for coming along to the Foodie Favourites quick webinar this morning. Hopefully no more than 15 minutes really to run through this. Um, I think it's worth saying that in 2018, when we wrote the business plan for Toggle and started coding the platform, this was always in the plan for us to do. And it's taken us quite a while to get there, really, for various different reasons. But what we've done is landed on a partnership with Blackhawk. And if you don't know who Blackhawk are, they're like a $30 billion a year gifting business. And they are present in the UK and the US and about 27 other countries. And what they do is basically manage vouchers in the gift card um, space, which is worth a staggering £8 billion in the UK. So Black Hawk are like the conduit, and they own the um, pegs in the different supermarkets and different locations where consumers will buy a gift card as they're shopping. And these are generally gift cards that people will just think, oh, I need to get so and so a birthday card or a leaving card or a get well card or a retirement card or whatever it might be as they're doing their shopping. And those people, it's worth quite a lot of money, that market. Lots of people still jumping into the room here, I can see, which is great. So welcome if you've just joined us. We're only just starting, so buckle up. Okay, so Foodie Favourites, it's been a long time coming. We've got a card, it's coming out in October, and I'm going to take 15 minutes and whiz through this deck and talk about why we'd like you to join it. The gift card market in the UK, the B2C, B2B2C gift incentive and benefit market is worth £8 billion a year. So £8 billion, and it's generally always been something that Mitchell and Butler and Green King and Pizza Express and Ask and ZZ and the larger national operators have had access to. When we launched Toggle in 2018, it was always our aim to create a content network that would give all hospitality access to the gift and incentive space, and that's what we've done. This is what a year looks like of gifting on Toggle. So this year on Toggle, we'll do about £120 million worth of gift card sales for hospitality operators. And the Foodie Favourites card won't touch that, won't touch it. It's all incremental, it's all on top. It's just a different audience entirely. And what we see on Toggle is that 60% of sales come in November and December. So out of that £120 million, 60% will come in November and December. What we see with our customers that are doing B2B2C through the gift card malls and through the incentive and benefit networks is that 60% becomes 40% because actually it evens out more over the course of the year. The whole point here is that you basically become part of a card that is accepted in your location, but also you become part of the one for all card. What we've got is that Tesco have already agreed to take this card and are really excited because for once, what they'll have is the ability for somebody who's in Sheffield, for instance, to use a card for a hospitality venue that's only in Sheffield or only in South Yorkshire or in Yorkshire, whereas previously you had to have a national coverage. So we've got Tesco on board and it's going to go live in Tesco in October. The card's in print at the moment. We're then going to go live in the post office, Morrison's and Co-op once they've seen the success of it. It's going to be a hero product on oneforall.com and the gift card store. And it will be launched across all Blackhawk network incentive catalogues across the board. As far as working with Blackhawk, I mean, they're a bit of a delight, if I'm being honest with you. They're really looking to support the hospitality sector in getting as much reach as possible. And what we're talking to them about is window stickers and points of sale that you can put in your venues that show that you accept the Foodie Favourites card and the One for All card. And what we'd be recommending, as put on my airship hat, is that you talk to your customers and market to your customers and email your customers and let them know that you're part of the Foodie Favourites card, and also that you accept the One for All card, which I'm going to come on to in a minute. So this is a new revenue channel for hospitality. This is brand spanking new. And there's about 280 million redeemed each year across the One for All products. What we see is that you'll have new audiences as well. So new people will be introduced to your brands that have bought a Foodie Favourite card and then gifted that Foodie Favourite card to a family member or a colleague. You'll have a new tool to achieve more visit frequency from customers. So the average value of a card is about £28. And what you'll see is you'll see an uptick in loyalty from these customers, because generally what happens is nobody will gift a gift card to somebody who they don't know will then go on and use the brand. And then you'll see a bit more of a share of this overall market, because through the peak trading times, One for All gets about 4.2 million visitors to their website per day through the peak trading times. This is what One for All looks like as far as their range of products. And, you know, it's like Marlborough marketing in my mind. You know, they're very much straightforward as far as the teen favourites, the gamers favourites, the beauty and spa favourites, and now the foodie favourites. And we know that a big proportion of the population describe themselves as foodies, and that's what they are. And therefore, family members, dads, uncles, aunties, grandparents will see the Foodie Favourite card on the gift card mall while they're shopping in Tesco and in other superstores. And they'll immediately just go, oh, so Dan would love that. Here's a foodie. Dan would love that. And they'll pick it off the shelf and they'll put it in their basket and they'll load it up at the till. The One for All card is it's pretty much the number one card in the UK. It's been around for 20 years. I'm sure there's people on this call that have got one of these tucked away in a wallet or that's been thrown in a drawer. And what we're looking to do is to encourage people to use these cards in hospitality settings where they've not been able to use them before. So if you're on the Foodie Favourites card, you'll automatically be listed on the One for All card and be able to accept this card within your locations. And obviously what Blackhawk are doing all the time is they're putting a load of revenue behind the One for All card to promote its reach. So their PR and marketing reach is about 1.5 billion and their social reach is 33 million. As that they're getting across their content marketing, and they'll be putting marketing behind, specifically behind the Foodie Favourites card, and we're talking to them at the moment about what that content might look like to help promote the Foodie Favourites in those clients' businesses that come on board. As far as the channels are concerned, you've got your retail channels, and those are the pegs that you see in supermarkets. Those are vast. You know, you see them in local co-ops and Morrisons and Asda's and Metros and Tesco's and all of these places, and they just have these pegs. And in the big supermarkets, they'll have a whole range of them. So we're going to take over some of these pegs. The more successful the card and the more hospitality operators that come on the card, the more pegs that we'll be able to take. There's also the incentive market, which is the employee recognition and incentive market. And you know, the team at Airship and Toggle have access to MyZone, which works on Reward Gateway. And we can go onto that platform and we can buy gift cards and we can cash in points for gift cards and all of that. And a lot of the big employers in the UK have these employee engagement platforms. And there's things like Monzo, and they have their rewards platform. Avios, there's all of these things that exist that are always working in the background, which are great opportunities for hospitality to grab some extra revenue. And then you've got the resellers. So you've got Tillo and Runner and Prezi, who are basically gift card platforms in their own right, and they have access to lots and lots of different networks as well. So the retail, the incentives, the resellers, and the benefits make up that £8 billion a year of revenue, which is currently untouched by a lot, by the majority of hospitality in the UK. And that's what we're giving you access to. As far as how it works, it's really straightforward. So it works through your existing PDQ. It works on the Visa network, and there's no complex onboarding or integration required for this. It's available to everybody. So all you'd be doing, it's a 12-month agreement. You'd be signing up with us. We've got an agreement from Blackhawk, which we've already co-signed. You'd be sending us your MIDs, so what your merchant IDs are for your PDQs. There's no card production costs, no processing costs or distribution or listing fees. It's all free of charge. Your brand's automatically added to the One for All. You've got, really importantly, that One for All card. There's £300 million already out in the wild. So there's £300 million already out in the wild that's in somebody's drawer, in their wallet, tucked away behind something. And all we really need to do is to stimulate that customer to let them know that you accept that card, do it through your socials, do it through your email marketing, put it as a story on your website that you accept the One for All card. You'll see an influx of customers coming in to use it. And as I say, it'll swipe or tap on your PDQ machine. As far as whether it's a Foodie Favourites card or a One for All card, we're also talking to some of our customers about going on to the entertainment card as well, and the Family Favourites card. So we've already got some bowling alleys going on to the entertainment card, and obviously those experiential venues, which aren't particularly focused on food, there are other channels for those to go on. Toggle will do the invoicing on a monthly basis as part of your Toggle invoice. If you're not a customer, you can still come on it, and then we'll settle with Blackhawk and the different partners. As far as the cost is concerned and what the return on investment is, so for a toggler to come on to the Foodie Favourite card, the cost is 15% of the redemption of the card. So if the card value is £28, the acquisition cost, the cost to us is £4.20, and that's what we'd be invoicing. If you're not on Toggle, it's 20% of the redemption value. And I've done a little ROI calculator on the side here just to give you an idea. So the average value of a One for All card currently is £28. The average number of bookings made in the UK is currently 3.3. The average spend in the UK, as I picked up at Propel last week, is £24.95. So the average bill value is £82.34. So that's 194% uplift of the £28. The acquisition cost is £4.20. So that's what you'd be billed. So the overall ROI on that transaction's 1,863%, which I think is pretty damn good, truthfully. And the other benefit here is obviously that hopefully you'll be introduced to a new customer that might not have visited you before. There'll be a web portal that customers can go to where they'll basically be able to search by brand, search by location, and see where a gift card can be redeemed. So there's that whole aspect of it as well through the website that you'd be featured on, that you'd be able to see. So as part of the onboarding, sign the agreement, sign for 12 months, send us a logo, send us a description of your brand, give us a table of all of your different locations and your MIDs, and send that through to us. You'll get reporting back on a location by location basis based on MID as to what's been redeemed. If you don't have a MID for each location, you only have a MID for your head office, you'll just get one report back that says this is how much has been redeemed across the board. And the redemption, remember, the payment back to you for the whole amount of the redemption of the gift card just works like your Visa repayments come through to you through your acquiring bank. So you'll just get that money back into your coffers. And that's it. While I've got you, before I open the floor up to questions, while I've got you, I think that we'll just remind you of the deadlines and of the products. So, greetings gift cards are coming in. Designs for these are coming in thick and fast. So, well done to everybody who's got these set up so far. We've started seeing an uptick of sales of people buying these gift cards. This is a nice emotional connection for you to have with your customer. That's the example from Father's Day, but we're seeing brands get these set up for Christmas. This has got personalized messaging from the consumer to whoever they're sending it to, and then the actual gift card itself is perforated within this space here, so I can just pop it out and I can put that in my wallet and bring it along with me to the venue. But obviously, what you've got there is you've got your brand on a mantelpiece or a shelf for a couple of weeks around the customer's special occasion. And the other thing is the physical cards. Please do get your orders in for physical cards super quick. We see an uplift of around 40% when a customer, a toggler, has physical cards in their location as well as on sale online. And of course, they're fulfilled by Toggle as well. So no extra work on you, and only the cost of production, not the cost of postage. Very straightforward to do. Some key dates, print deadlines, pretty soon for physical cards, and then on-demand print October the 20th. Quick reminder, Black Friday 28th of November, Cyber Monday 1st of December. It's 100 days till Christmas on the 16th of September. We'll be launching our Toggle Time 5 in a couple of weeks' time, probably start of October, which will have loads of help and guides and everything else on there.